Hey guys, and welcome to a book haul. These are books that I acquired over the month of October pretty much. There's one or two that may have been from the previous month, but I'm pretty happy with what I got. So let's go ahead and delve into it. The first three books are part of a series, but you can read them all separate. They don't have to be read in order. I will personally try to read them in order that they have come out, but you don't have to. And this is the first book being The Secret of the Clock, which is the first in the Nancy Drew mystery series by Carolyn, Keene. I do remember reading the first couple, but it's been so long I don't remember what they're about. So let's read the synopsis. Let's see. There is no synopsis on the back. So there is no synopsis on the back, so I can't read the synopsis. Looks like this particular book was originally published in 1930. So these are older than I thought they were. So the copyright is 1987, 1959, and 1930, all by Simon & Schuster. So there's pictures in there, and yeah, so I got that one. The second one in the series is The Hidden Staircase, and the third one is The Bungalow Mystery. These ones I got from Southtown Mall in South Jordan, Utah. There's a little bookstore inside, and they were on sale. I mean, there were a whole bunch of these ones. I want to say at least 15 to 20, but I only picked up the first three, and they were decently priced. Like this first one is $4.95. Book number 2 was $5.95. Book number 3 was $5.95, and this one has a sticker of someone named Teresa. I don't know how to say her last name. Anyway, so I got the first three in the Nancy Drew series. Then later in the month I ordered 2 new cookbooks. I'm not going to worry about showing those. There's nothing interesting about them. They're cookbooks. The one specifically about these cookbooks is they are like a fix it and forget it so it's a bunch of crock pot type recipes geared towards people with diabetes. I do have diabetes, and it'd be a great way to try some new things just because I'm tired of eating the same thing over and over. So I got those to try and come up with some healthier versions of certain foods and to be able to try new recipes. To get the free shipping, I added a manga, and that is Tokyo Ghoul number 2. So, and I got these from Thrift Books. This one looks like it is brand new. The cookbooks are used. They are classified as used. I don't remember if this one was classified as new or used, but it is in new condition. So if it was classified as used, it's in like new condition. So this one I just know you have these people that are like zombies. They eat people, but they can walk among us every day type of situation. I enjoyed the first one, and so I look forward to continuing on with this one for volume number 2. I know there's a lot in this series. The next book I received in October, I actually follow this author's not Instagram, YouTube channel, and she makes excellent content. It's so cute, and at the end of her videos she always does like your daily Lucy and Lucky or something like that, but they're her 2 dogs, and I won a copy of one of her books, and I am excited. She has signed it, so, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There you go, you can see that a little better. So she has signed that. And the book is Fashion Victims by R. St. Clair. So I am going to read the back of this. That is what she looks like, kind of with her dog. But she makes awesome content on YouTube, and so I'm really excited to get to this because it sounds really good. And this is a horror book, or a psychological thriller, I should say. It says, a serial killer is targeting New York's fashion elite. And each victim is linked to Len St. Michael, a designer on the brink of a make-or-break comeback. Leading the murder investigation is Mario Corso, a New York native with the accent and hard exterior to prove it. Len's attraction to the handsome detective is as irresistible as his compulsion to visit Volupte, a high-end sex club where he acts out his fantasies to a dangerous degree. As Len pushes himself to heights of creativity and depths of degradation, he partners up with a new muse and model, Lily Rose, whose innocence and beauty inspire him to greatness. With Fashion Week approaching and the 7th Avenue slasher closing in, Len will risk everything to land the cover of Vogue, even if it means ending up a murderer headline on the Daily News. It sounds interesting. This sounds good. I love the cover. Great cover choice. I don't know. I am excited. This will be my first book by R. St. Clair, and I am excited to delve into this. So, I'm excited. I'm very happy. The next one I purchased from Amazon. I was going to do a buddy read with this one, but I just ran out of time to pick it up. The one thing about this cover, I mean, one, it's kind of shiny because it's got spider web all over it, but it also has a bunch of spiders on the cover. That I do not like. But it's kind of creepy. But this sounds so good. This will be another new to me author. So Things Bright and Beautiful by Anbara Salam. Let's read the back. It says, Advent Island in the South Pacific, with its coconut palms and thick green jungle, should be Eden for missionary Max and his young wife Bay. But plagues of insects and rats, sweltering heat, and local devil chasers, and that's literally in little quotey thingies, let's see, soon turn paradise into hell on earth. Just as Bay begins to adapt to island life, an unexpected guest arrives, and Advent Island turns against its would-be saviors. Trapped in the jungle with her increasingly unhinged husband, Bay must fight tooth and nail for her freedom and for her life. So that is Things Bright and Beautiful. This sounds really good. I am excited about all of these. Okay, the next one, I think I actually got this one in September, and I swear I canceled Once Upon a Book Club, but I've got 2 books here from them that I've got to look to see, double check. I can't remember if I was charged for it or not. I've got to look, but when I checked at my subscription, it does say canceled, so I don't know. Anyway, the first one is Big Chicas Don't Cry. This is by Annette Chaves Macias. I think the cover is beautiful. I love the flowers in her hair, the teardrop earring. It's beautiful. It says, Familia is what you make it, even when life gets in the way. Cousins Mari, Erica, Selena, and Gracie are inseparable. They aren't just family, but best friends, sharing secrets, traditions, and a fierce love for their abuelita. But their idyllic childhood ends when Mari's parents divorce, forcing her to move away. With Mari gone, the girls' tight-knit bond unravels. 15 years later, Mari's got the big house and handsome husband, but her life is in shambles. Erica's boyfriend just dumped her, and her new boss hates her. Selena can't seem to find her place in the world, not Mexican enough for her family, not white enough for her colleagues. And Gracie is a Catholic school teacher with an all-consuming crush, but she can't trust herself when it comes to romance. As rocky as the cousins' lives have become, nothing can prepare them for the heartbreaking loss of a loved one. When tragedy reunites them, will they remember their abuelita's lessons about family and forgiveness, or are 15 years of separation too much to overcome? I think this sounds like it's going to be touching, and it's going to have some hard stuff, and I'm excited. It came with a signed book plate, so let me adjust the lighting so you can see the signature. So there you go. Came with a signed book plate. And yeah, look forward to it. I look forward to all of these books. I shouldn't have to say I look forward to each and every one of these books, because I do look forward to them. The next one that just barely came at the tail end of October is The Lost Ticket, and this is by Freya Sampson. This one also, let me adjust, came with a signed book plate. The signed book plates are fine. I prefer if it's actually signed, but the book plates are fine. I will take those as a second. And this one also sounds really good. I love that this is on a double-decker bus. That tells me it's more than likely going to take place in England. So, let's read the back. It says, when Libby Nichols... Oh, it does say London down here. Kind of a giveaway. Okay. When Libby Nichols arrives in London, broken-hearted and with her life in tatters, the first person she meets on the bus is elderly Frank. He tells her about the time in 1962 that he met a girl on the number 88 bus with beautiful red hair just like hers. They made plans for a date at the National Gallery Art Museum, but Frank lost the bus ticket with her number on it. For the past 60 years, he's ridden the same bus, trying to find her, but with no luck. Well, that's kind of sad. Libby is inspired to action, and with the help of an unlikely companion, she papers the bus route with posters advertising their search. Libby begins to open her guarded heart to new friendship and a budding romance as her tightly controlled world expands. But with Frank's dementia progressing quickly, their chance of finding the girl from the 88 bus is slipping away. More than anything, Libby wants Frank to see his lost love one more time, but their quest also shows Libby just how important it is to embrace her own chances for happiness before it's too late. In a beautifully uplifting novel about how a shared common experience among strangers can transform lives in the most marvelous ways. I think this is going to be heartbreaking and very much a tearjerker, and I'm excited. This next one I won from Goodreads, and it's a hardback finished copy. And I didn't look under, the plain cover is just blue with the information there. So this is Has Anyone Seen My Toes by Christopher Buckley. Christopher Buckley also wrote Make Russia Great Again. Oh, he's wrote a lot of books. The Judge Hunter, The Relic Master. There's a whole list of books. Let's see. What is this one about? I signed up to try to win this one because I like the title. Has Anyone Seen My Toes? The title is what drew me in. So, and the guy jumping into the big wave. Alright, let's see what this is about because I never read this. During the pandemic, an aging screenwriter is holed up in a coastal South Carolina town with his beloved second wife, Peaches. He's been binge eating for a year and developed a notable rapport with the local fast food chain Hippo King. He struggles to work on a ludicrous screenplay about a Nazi attempt to kidnap FDR, and, naturally, an article for Entomology Today on English words of Carthaginian origin. I don't know. He thinks he has COVID. His wife thinks he is losing his mind. In short, your typical pandemic worries. Things were going from bad to worse, even before his doctor suggested a battery of brain tests. He knows what that means. Dementia. Wasn't dementia in this one? Was it dementia or Alzheimer's? I'm looking at this one. Dementia. So I've got two books dealing with dementia. And dementia runs in my family, so this might be a little, little hard. It runs on my dad's side of the family. Let's see. Okay, continuing on with the synopsis. It says, but even in these scary times, there are plenty of things to distract him. His iPhone is fat-shaming him. Okay. He's been trying to read Proust and thinks the French novelist missed his true calling as a parfumier. I don't know. And he's discovered nefarious Russian influence on the local coroner's race. Why is Putin so keen to control who decides who died peacefully and who by foul play in Pimento County? Could it be the local military base? And that's all it says. I think it sounds interesting. An iPhone fat shaming. He's dealing with binge eating. I have dealt with binge eating disorder. So I think there's a couple of things that are going to hit a little close to home. I like the fact that it's written in modern times. So you have the COVID, you have the whole thing with Putin. So we'll see how it goes and see if I like this. So another new to me author. All of these are new to me except for Carolyn, Keene, and the manga. Well, we're no longer. So these, let me show you. Okay. So these books, out of the ones I mentioned, these 5. So Big Chicas Don't Cry, Things Bright and Beautiful, Fashion Victims, Has Anyone Seen My Toes, and The Lost Ticket. These are all new to me authors. I have read a Nancy Drew before, so not new to me. Obviously, Tokyo Ghoul, I've read the first one, so that's not new to me. And the rest of these books I have read from these authors before. So these 4. So this first one being Fear Street. This one finally went on sale for like $8, so I got it from Amazon. It's obviously a used copy. This is Truth or Dare from the Fear Street series, and this one came out... When did this one originally come out? 1995. What else is there to do with all 7 of them stuck in Dara Harker's luxury ski condo? There are 3 guys and 4 girls, some of them friends, some nearly strangers. All of them trapped. A blinding blizzard has stilled the lifts, blocked the roads, and killed the phones. A game, they think, will help them break the ice. Who will tell the truth? Who will take a dare? And how far will each of them go? But then the game turns deadly. One of them, it seems, would rather kill and then tell the truth. And kill again. I love the Fear Street books. Okay, the next 2 are middle grade, and these are horror, suspense, thriller middle grades by Mary Downing Hahn. I have read a couple of these. Does she have a list in this? Okay, I have read The Doll in the Garden, Wait Till Helen Comes. That was the very first Mary Downing Hahn that I've read. And what was the third one? I don't see a title that pops out. Let me try this one. Oh, and this one doesn't have a list. But the other one that I read has a white cat, and it's all about cats, and some girls turn into cats. That's the other Mary Downing Hahn one that I read. So, back to this first one that is Deep and Dark and Dangerous. So this is again by Mary Downing Hahn. It does have a creepy cover with this creepy cracked doll face kind of sinking, or is it ascending up out of the water? Who knows? This says, Summer at the lake house with wonderful Aunt Dulcie and little Emma. Allie can't wait. Her mother, Claire, Dulcie's sister, says the lake is dangerous and refuses to let Allie go. But Allie prevails and takes off for an idyllic vacation. Except it isn't. A spiteful girl named Sissy spoils everything. She's bratty and hostile, and Emma imitates her. Sissy won't stop talking about something that happened years ago, when Dulcie and Claire were Allie's age, a drowning under mysterious circumstances. Allie thinks Sissy is trying to scare her with a ghost story. But secrets from the past rise relentlessly to the surface as Allie struggles to keep Sissy from destroying the people she loves. Okay, the next Mary Downing Hahn is The Girl in the Locked Room. So, there you go. This is even creepier than the first one with the cover. A girl is locked in a room in an old abandoned house. She has been hiding there for more than 100 years. Another girl, Jules, arrives at the ruined house and sees a pale face in an upstairs window. Who is up there, she wonders, behind a locked door? Jules finds out that a young girl has been watching her from the window. Jules is fearful, then fascinated, then eager to befriend and help the captive, who is burdened by a chilling secret from the distant past. So the girl in the locked room. Okay, this last book I got was a pre-order, and this actually just arrived. I'm including it in this haul, but it actually just arrived a couple of days ago on the 2nd or 3rd of November. Close enough, I'm still going to include it. So, and that is The Stroke of Winter by Wendy Webb. I love Wendy Webb's book. They take place along a coast, usually around Lake Erie. They are gothic, they're paranormal, very atmospheric. I have not read every book by Wendy Webb, but she is definitely an auto-buy author for me. So the next time I see a new book pop up, I will pre-order it from her. And let's read the back. And no questions asked what it's about. I'm just going to buy it. So, it says, scratching at the door, moving shadows, nightmares, welcome home. In the tourist town of Wharton, on the coast of Lake Superior, Tess Bell is renovating her old family home into a bed and breakfast during the icy dead of winter. As the house's restoration commences, a shuttered art studio is revealed. Inside are paintings Tess's late grandfather, beloved and celebrated artist Sebastian Bell, hid away for generations. But these appear to be the works of a twisted mind, almost unrecognizable as paintings she and others familiar with his art would expect. The sinister canvases raise disturbing questions for Tess, sparking nightmares and igniting in her an obsession to unearth the truth around their origins. What evil has been locked away for so many years? The ominous brush strokes scratching at the door and moving shadows began to pull Tess further and further into the darkness in this blood-chilling novel of suspense. So, I had to get it. It's Wendy Webb. I had to get it. She's just an auto-buy for me. So those are the books. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11, 12, 13. So 13 books over the course of just over a month. I'm happy. I'm excited about all of these. So, of course, I wouldn't be buying any books that I wasn't excited about. So, there's that. That'll be it for this particular haul. Let me know anything you want to, what you're most excited to read that's upcoming, or what your current read is, or anything. Just talk to me in the comments section below. Until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I'll talk to you later.